We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Detroit Tigers and the Houston Astros. Framber Valdez gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Into the box, Victor Reyes. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Detroit, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
The next batter, Jaime Candelaria. Altuve fields it cleanly. One there to Gurriel, and they get them both. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Schoop can keep up the hot bat. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Tigers. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. T.J. Antone, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season, and this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
To first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10, and I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of it in. Very dangerous right now.
Jose Altuve comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another.
Oof, that one hit him above the shoulders. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going forward in this game. It does put some added pressure on the pitchers to be accurate when they're pitching inside, because even a mistake could lead to an ejection now, but that's just the way it has to be.
Next up for the Stros, Jorgon Alvarez. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jorgon Alvarez becomes out number 2 this inning. Carlos Correa is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Altuve, the runner at first with 2 gone. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Astros leave 1. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
On a line to shortstop. Throw back to the bag, and the runner's back in time.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to...
Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier.
He's going, he's going.
So look, now the pitch. Strike taken. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
This catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And now the runner's trying for third. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate, Brian O'Neill, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants. So there's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Victor Reyes is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
So now to the plate, Jaime Candelaria. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he'll try to get back now. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Tigers 4 and the Astros nothing. George Springer is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Pitch on the way.
I got to count 2-2.
Alex Bregman waits on deck. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Digging in, Alex Bregman. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And he's back standing. From the stretch.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. Dozier on the first. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Tucker. He had a triple in the game yesterday, finishing 1 for 4. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-2 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher when you're coming off an inning that you really labored through.
And he drops it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he grounds one briskly to short. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least one out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next it'll be the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. And it's fouled away. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Little chopper back to the mound. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Settling in now, Nico Goodwin, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. He's set and the pitch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Tigers.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for 2nd in the AL in that category. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorgon Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Carlos Correa is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And Dozier will put this one away to retire the side. For Houston, they trail here 4-0.
Leading off for the Tigers.
Brian Dozier at the plate, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. Left side of the infield into the shift. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Coming to the plate now, Brian O'Neill. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. To short, hit hard. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Into the box now, Victor Reyes. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here comes the first pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shots.
Now a rocket deep down the line in left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Bottom of the inning now. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, George Springer.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-1 the count. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Too low, 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error so far for the Astros. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now. Kyle Tucker is on deck. There's ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Tucker, a native Floridian who was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Standing in, Yuli Gurriel. Tim LaCastro will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. No sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Pedro Severino is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now kept out, number 29, Pedro Severino.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jacob Stallings becomes the first out in the bottom of the fourth inning. From the stretch, Michael Brantley is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. From the stretch, and that's too high, ball two.
In these situations, I used to tell myself all the time, just get the runner in from third. It seemed to take the pressure off a little bit.
Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. One run scores. And the second run is across as well, and they've cut this to 1 at 4-3. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holdstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Joe Smith will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Oh, and they come in and get him again. And this is just not how you play the game.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
First delivery to him on the way. Jorgon Alvarez is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Throw down to third, and he saw it coming that time. Back in standing. Count, and the pitch lifted down the line in left, and they can't run it down. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. 3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run. Here's Carlos Correa now. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's 0 for 4. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Fouled away. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Ready with the 2-2. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2. George Springer looks like he'll get a second shot here in the inning. He waits on deck. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and that brings in George Springer. Michael Givens answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. One and 0. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1-2. Here it is. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. High fly ball out to deep right field. Piscotty's going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So they strike for 4 runs in the inning, but are denied a chance to. Digging in to try it again. Jaime Candelaria, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Ranging back is Tucker. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Altuve is under this one. And there's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Here it is, the 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball too high, ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hit on the ground toward the left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to hunt him as that ends the... And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Givens has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty B, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Ready for another shot now, Kyle Tucker. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. 5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Fouled off. 1-2, here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Go on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. 5 innings complete. This ball game's even at 4-4. Now at the plate, Elvis Vizcaíno. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Number 25 will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for route number 1. Digging in, Nico Goodwin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. Hit down the third baseline. Bregman fields it cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping up now, Tim LaCastro. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a ground ball to third. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Number 25 will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Jacob Stallings. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Michael Brantley is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 2-0 to Brantley. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 2-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball right side. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Last time up he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, guys, well, he's certainly not the only one. Guys have been getting drilled all game long. You're seeing both dugouts top stepping right now. It hasn't been a fun day to be a hitter.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Oh, and they come in and get him again. And this is just not how you play the game. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holdstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Raisel Iglesias will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Jorgon Alvarez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch is high, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Chris Davinsky is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now in the box, Pedro Severino. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Slow roller out to short. Right to him. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready for another chance? Victor Reyes trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Jaime Candelaria.
Into the box now, Jaime Candelaria. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Lined hard toward right center, And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end. Ready now, Jorgon Alvarez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-2.
88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Carlos Correa becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's George Springer. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. And now a pitch on the way. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. All even now, 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Scooped up on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the DH, Jonathan Schoop. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Schoop.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he fouls this one off. 0-1 pitch coming. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Here's another 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have the calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Kyle Tucker comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled away. On the ground to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Pretty good slider out of him right there. That pitch is definitely a big reason why he's pitching so effectively right now.
To short. He's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. This game. Austin Pruitt will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. At the plate, number 25 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Hey, with 1 swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
In now, Nico Goodrum. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High pop-up. Bregman calls for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Tim LaCastro stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the 2nd out. Stepping into the box, Pedro Severino. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. takes this the other way to right. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Stepping in now, Victor Reyes. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's now a 5-4. Brandon Morrow is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Brandon Morrow.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now it'll be the catcher, Jacob Stallings. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man in. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Number 25 is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Altuve. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Ball one to start the at-bat. Aaron Luke will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. 2 out, nobody on. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Luke, a 32-year-old veteran. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty,
the catch is made, and the Tigers have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Detroit came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Raisel Iglesias. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition. Now batting, John Donnelly, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. Senzel's got it. And there's one gone to begin the evening. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He's slugging over 600 coming into play. That's a lot of extra base hits, a lot of home runs, a lot of doubles, and a lot of balls in the gap. That doesn't come easy, and he has really impressed a lot of people so far this year.
And, guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've been in a... Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Stepping in, Luke Voigt. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up. He was going to swing.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that in. Standing in, Nick Senzel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. D-Row, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm hoping to see Mike Moustakis turn it around. He had only 2 home runs last month, which is not good for a guy that hits in the middle of the order. They're going to need a lot more production and a lot more power from him moving forward. They expect it, and so do I.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Count is even 1-1 to Nicolas Castellanos. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing with Matt Ross behind the dish. Big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And there's a base hit on the line. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
That fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. So here's the cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. First delivery to him on the way. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive. And Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big-time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Jake Goodwin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt, try and get a swing and a miss.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Jesse Winker. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Archer has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now with the plate, Mike Moustakis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard, but right into the shift. And Moustakis is aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Debra, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
One strike now from Archer. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. So it's a runner at first with two gone. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. High chopper over to the right side. And Boyd will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. For Cincinnati, will move to the third with no score. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Striding in, Mitch Garver. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chris Archer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Runners on the move for second. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And Moustakis has this one for route number 2. Striding into the box, John Donnelly. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Castellanos is going to have room out there as he puts this away to leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way. Nick Senzel is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Senzel, just 24 years of age, certainly a versatile middle infielder. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Senzel ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Riding in once again, Nicolas Castellanos. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And it's gone.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So here's Pete Alonso. A ball and no strikes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. That's inside. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, 2-1. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the height.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
At the plate now, Jesse Winker. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Archer's ready. Here it is on 0-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to Hoyt takes care of him, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the Pirates are in the hit column. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Into the box now, Luke Voigt. Out in front of it, strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Good time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. At the plate, Adam Duvall. Pitch inside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Reynolds, the runner at second with 1 away. Look out, 2-0 now. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And that one is gone. Adam Duvall puts a pair on the board with a home run. Number 35 now on the season, and the Buccos have made this a 3-2 ball game.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate, but the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And that is off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Now that, shortstop, Jake Cronenworth.
So now to the plate, Jake Cronenworth. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And they take the lead. It's gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they take the lead 4-3. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Winker calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. So coming to the plate, Mitch Garver. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here. I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
The bouncer to the left side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Pirates 4, and just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Even 1-1 count to Moustakis. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Eugenio Suarez will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
2-2.
2-2.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Reds are down in order. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Archer. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Colin Moran will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Colin Moran.
Had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Fielded by Moustakis. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, John Donnelly. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Goodwin's in pursuit, but this will land untouched. Another 0-2 home. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Reynolds. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short, and Reynolds has himself a base hit. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here, his 2nd hit tonight. And as we check out our Pittsburgh Pirate leaderboard, you can see that he currently sits 2nd best on the team in that category. In now, Luke Hoyt, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be. And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hard hit at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a good job for him there to bounce back. Number 43 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jose De Leon. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. In now for the Reds, Nick Senzel. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Reynolds is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So stepping in, Brian Goodwin. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Now pitch on the way.
3 balls, no strikes.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Drive base hit into the left center field gap. Goodwin blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate. It's a 4-4 game.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
In now, Pete Alonso. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Oh, forget about this one. Ba-ba-booey. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about D-Roll? This is one of the better ballparks to hit in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American small park. We used to watch guys like Adam.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But they strike for 3. Duvall will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Reyes. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Reyes begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. At the plate, Jake Cronenworth. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. First delivery to him on the way. Moustakis has it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in, Miguel Sano. 0 for 2 for him to this point. As a look, now the pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it 6-5 now. To the plate now, Mitch Garver. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-1. Chopped towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A hit and a man left. So digging in now, Mike Moustakis, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Ready now for Cincinnati, Tucker Barnhart. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Robert Stock will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Freddie Galvis will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Jose Iglesias will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 4 home runs and 28 RBIs. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Now to the plate, John Donnelly. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Brian Reynolds. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Stock, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected. Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Adam Kolarek will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Freddie Galvis is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Duvall arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Nick Senzel. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Kolarek is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Kolarek has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. Fastball just missed above the zone. And here's There's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Brian Goodwin. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And this will be fouled away. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Right side, but it's well fouled. The next 2 pitch to him misses outside.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath after spitting on that track.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Ryan Brazier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Adam Duvall.
This thing's far from over.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Going back is the right fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot to right center, and just like that, this ball game is all tied. At the plate now, Reyes. As he'll take a called strike here on the borderline pitch at strike 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Senzel fields it cleanly. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Standing in, Jake Cronenworth is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Line drive base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Here's Miguel Sano. He swings and misses. Throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. High in the air out to center field. Winker will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run, and as the Jimmy Cordero will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 52.
Digging in and looking for more, Nicolas Castellanos. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alonso. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
3-0 to him now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4. Digging in now, Jesse Winker. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. And he fouls this one off. None out, runners at first and second. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So striding in, Mike Moustakis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, give me the same at-bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
And he takes a called third strike, and no help there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 away now. And he takes ball 1. In his career, Choi possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Ji-Man Choi goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tucker Barnhart is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
1-1. Here it is. To 1-2 now. 2 out, bases loaded. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. From the stretch, the 1-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. Archie Brantley will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Digging in once again, John Donnelly. Reyes is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Pitch popped up. Moustakis, bare-handed effort. What a play. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan Reynolds. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Grounded weakly to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Next for the Buccos, Luke Hoyt. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the... Ronald Reyes stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Freddie Galvis. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Galvis behind 0-2. 0-2, here it is.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Reined in. And, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first one to give a team extra outs.
Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And that's off the left field wall. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only one away. Coming to the plate now, Brian Goodwin. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Dylan Floro is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 3-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Nick Castellanos now, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away. So accepts the former MVP Joey Votto. A 2-out hit would win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. And this will be fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Sano into shallow left. He's got it as the winning run is stranded to end the inning. Adam Duvall is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. First delivery to him on the way. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Duvall is retired, and there's 1 away. Stepping in, Brantley Reyes. Head-to-head numbers against Archie Bradley. He's 1 for 3. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right.
hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. At the plate, Miguel Sano. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Goodness. 0-2 now. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jesse Winker. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Nick Williams will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
0-1 the count.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Where with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Freddie Galvis is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Ready with the 3-1.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Reds strand a couple. Score remains tied 6. James Pazos takes the mound to start the 11th inning. 11th inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Mitch Garver. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Here's the 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Astudillo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 64, Jorgon Alvarez.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 329 is the average for him coming in. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. This one's down to third. Galvis is there. And there are 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ronald Reyes. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 1 count, the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. Mike Mayers takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Nick Senzel is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's out number 1. Digging in, Brian Goodwin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Nicolas Castellanos bats with a homer and 2 doubles to his credit. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. In is Joey Votto now. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Settling in now, Brian Reynolds. They'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Grounded to short. Oh, what a stop. The throw to first. That's off to that one.
Big league playing the hole right there. That's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luke Voigt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw gets him. 2 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Adam Duvall. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. First offering on its way. This is hit sharply to the left side. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Stepping in now, Reyes as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw goes to Votto over. Standing in the outfielder, Jesse Winker. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double. Standing in now, Mike Moustakis, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. In there, and it's even at 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the 1-2 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Lifted the other way to left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Piscotty will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. A ball and no strikes. Piscotty has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. The 1-0.
Outside, that's a ball.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around it.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit. Got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
3-2, full count. And he will take strike 3 called. And as big an out as you can ask for there as the winning run stays at third with 2 away now. Here's the first pitch. And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. He'll make it back in safely at third. 1-0. Here it is. Now a ball hit hard towards center. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And they're going to walk off as winners here in 12 innings.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there is no doubt he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Reds get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. James Pazos gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Mike